Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Advocates for Human Rights and Center Women's Perspectives submitted a joint stakeholder report for Ukraine's third UPR. In the Ukraine, domestic violence is widespread, with data charting more than 85,000 reports of domestic violence against women in a year. In the 2017 UPR, several countries recommended that Ukraine ratify the Istanbul Convention. We urge the state to take the steps necessary to ratify this landmark treaty on violence against women without delay. Ukraine accepted recommendations to criminalize domestic violence. However, it merely noted recommendations to ensure perpetrators of violence against women are prosecuted and adequately punished. In December 2017, Ukraine amended the criminal code to make domestic violence a crime, and it will enter into force in January of next year. While important steps, the adoption of these laws must not substitute for ratification of the Istanbul Convention. In terms of services, we commend Ukraine for accepting recommendations to ensure domestic violence victims have access to shelters. Estimates show that Ukraine has only 2 shelters, which are often full, where by international standards it should have 4,270 shelter beds. Furthermore, shelters are not consistently available to victims. In addition to operating on limited resources, shelters are often closed for periods of time. We encourage Ukraine to take steps to fully support and fund the provision of shelter and support services with leadership by NGOs that best know victims' needs. In conclusion, we respectfully recommend that Ukraine implement the recommendation to ratify the Istanbul Convention without delay. Thank you.
I thank you. I now give the floor to Amnesty International.